You know, sometimes when I'm alone. Sorry, just remembered a personal rule of mine. If I ever start a sentence, sometimes when I'm alone, stop talking. So. WheezyNews, jang, jing, badonka-donk, boom. Happy birthday, John Goodman. Thank you, Twitter, for letting me know, proving once again that only good things come out of Twitter ever. John Goodman's performance in The Big Lebowski deserves to be in the Smithsonian. I don't know how you put a performance in the Smithsonian, but kidnapping and holding captive until he does the performance over and over again for like a period of 20 years. Point is, he's great. You think his last name being Goodman is part of the reason why he's just so good? Like, what if his name would have been Gary Shirt Person? That wouldn't, probably wouldn't work out. Quick Google search shows that there are a lot of studies that say that your name affects your life. And we should always believe all studies and everything we read on the internet. Correlation equals causation. All science is final. There have been some studies showing that where your name falls in the alphabet affects results in your life, which makes sense. My initials are CB and I'm always near the top of lists, which explains my insane ego. And your initials are CB too, so do you have an insane ego?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably.
That's spoken like someone who thinks they're better than me. They're not. They're equal because we same initials. So I'm better than everybody else except Bert and Ben and Alice and Alex and Andrew. One time I was really excited to hang out with someone because I thought he said his name was Abe, but then it turns out his name was Gabe. I sent him home. You should always base your opinions and beliefs on superficial bullshit, sure. I always say. In other news, maybe it's time to address something. Many of you recent WheezyNewsers who maybe have subscribed in the last 4 years, not that recent, I'm old, could be concerned with my mental well-being based on the videos I've been putting up here the past week. To alleviate your fears, this is just who I really am and who I have been the first 12 years of my YouTube career. This is a return to normal. That probably doesn't make you feel better. How about this? It's a lollipop. Does that make you feel better? It should. Well, it's a picture of a lollipop. If you licked your screen, you probably don't feel worse, actually. I meant to convey lollipop vibes, not an actual lollipop. I can't do that. And that totally sucks. I know I've been trying to contact YouTube about their lack of real lollipop screen transference, but we'll see. I know it's natural to try to read subtext into whatever someone's putting up online and think there's something going on. I don't do that. What you see is what you get. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I wish I didn't laugh like this. No, for real, everything's fine. I'm actually really enjoying this. Not everything has to matter or mean anything. We're just here doing stuff and making content. There's a new two guys talking about lettuce up on the YouTube channel and an even newer one on the podcast version. I'll link those down there. And I just put up an early release of the next main channel video in which China and I quit our smartphones up on Patreon for the patrons. And this shirt's a thing you can buy, but you know what else you can do? Anything you want, unless you're John Goodman kidnapped in the Smithsonian.